Lots of prophecies online in the last 2-3 weeks calling September 23rd for Jesus' return, and that the rapture was going to happen, and people standing in the airports and everybody's gone, and people standing in the field holding hands, dancing around in the daisies. It's wild. But many antichrists are there, Jesus says, in the end. And I see that clearly, that they do not understand. But I want to tell you an argument I had with God about 5 years ago. I've had no visions, no nothing. I look at the Word of God and I believe, right? And it took many years to get to that point. But the argument I had, I was in the shower, and I had now seen that the churches had been led astray in adultery, in fornication with this great whore, this harlot. And I'd seen this so clearly. Now I went to all my friends and I said, "Rejoice with me, for I found that one precious piece that we have lost." And none of them rejoiced. And that's interesting, because I wasn't expecting it. I thought everybody would want to know. And I'm in the shower and I'm arguing with God, because now I see this graven image yet too. And I had gone to all these people and I said, "They don't believe in the Lord's Day. Now you want me to go and tell them that they're about to worship the graven image of heaven, earth, and sea?" And I'm mad, right? I'm mad at God, because I was like, why do you even show me this? Like, why do you even show me this? And all of a sudden, in a still small voice, he whispered, "First I gave you a little, and now I give you a lot." And I just started weeping, because I knew his word was true. And now he had showed me, and now it's escalated even more. I stopped worrying about if every word was written to believe. We believe every word. It's just now we need to see it through the word of God, right? And I see it, like, with all these prophets coming up. Like, I argued with God a couple times already too, and then he brings me the scriptures in my head. He says many antichrists will come in the end, and there will be scoffers and mockers, and Christ is over here, and Christ is over there, and Christ is in the wilderness, and all these things must take place, right? But I think that once these things have now fulfilled, because after the scoffers and mockers come, right, then they'll start claiming Jesus is over here and Jesus is over there, and they'll want to hold on to it. And then the beast will deceive them by calling fire down from heaven, because in order for Christ to actually return in fire and scorching heat, the beast has to first deceive the world on fire to come down from heaven, and then create an image to the beast and a mark in the hand and the forehead, right? Right at that point where that beast deceived them, and this is where they will say peace and safety, and sudden destruction will come upon them as a woman travailing in pain, right? And this will now go into the second seal of the great sword of Ai, the beast that they give the power to both speak and life, and the third beast of a universal basic income for a penny of wheat and for a measure a day and 3 measures of barley, right? But this is where the whole world will be deceived, and the Gentiles will lose their riches or be greatly diminished on that beast deceiving them by fire down from heaven. I posted this Trump Truth Social post where he's holding the world on fire. He says, "Nothing can stop what is coming, and it'll all soon be revealed," holding a world on fire. And to me, that's just another propaganda that we are very close to the beast deceiving them by calling fire down from heaven. And this is where many will wonder whose names were not written in the book of life, slain from the foundation of the world. And then they will create order out of chaos, right? With I can't explain it any different, people. I try my best. I thought I would throw in my 2 cents of my argument with God, because I couldn't believe how that was that perfect, every word written. And he's also sometimes told me, he says, I argue with him, "Why do you show me this?" And then this little still small voice always comes, "Because I knew you wouldn't shut up."